midget, outright for the first time since 1967. The Scottish flags and banners are everywhere. Ray Clements, the goalkeeper of England, whose uncharacteristic bloomer early in the second half, poor man, he knows that it was his mistake that cost his side the game. And Scotland go out and applaud their crowd who have supported them as a Scottish crowd always supports its side. Willie Ormond, the manager who has beaten England by 2 goals to 1. A really great day for Scottish football. A match they've won with style, a victory they thoroughly deserved. As I say, one of their best performances against England for many years, against an England side that had all the impetus of a good start and simply was unable to capitalise on it. There were question marks against certain positions in the England side, against the way they played. There wasn't one single question mark against the way Scotland played in a really memorable victory. The crowd are giving them the sort of rapturous welcome at that end that every man in a blue shirt deserves. Well, there are question marks for England as they now depart for 3 matches in America, but more important still in June for a World Cup qualifying match in Finland. Archie Gemmill going out with the trophy that Scotland have won outright. Great moments these for Scottish football. A quick last word from Jack Charlton.
It's nice to see Scotland with that cup, actually. They deserved it. It's strange that all the times I've played for England in an international competition, we won that several times. I never saw it once. That's the first time I've ever seen it. And a good psychological moment for Scotland to wave it about.
Let's have a look at that home international table. 3 wins, albeit all matches played at home, but worthy wins, 6 points. England losing today, just those 4 points, 2 wins against Northern Ireland and Wales. Wales winning by a single goal last night against Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland conceding 8 goals without any victory at all. Let's get impressions now of the second half from our 2 experts, our guests, Dave Sexton and Lou Macari.
Well, congratulations to Scotland. They thoroughly deserved their win. I thought we, that is England, were unfortunate in the sense that we brought on Trevor Cherry at half-time to staunch the flow in midfield, and just a few minutes afterwards, Scotland scored their 2nd goal. And so we've now, just at the moment when we want to go forward, we've got a defensive player in midfield. So that was unlucky for us, and it could have gone the other way, and we could have scored the 2nd goal.
Yeah, but the way Scotland were playing, I must say, they were always looking impressive in the second half. I mean, you'd forecast earlier, Lou, that you thought England might win by a single goal, so you must be very impressed.
Well, I'm delighted, obviously. They played tremendous, the team, you know, and they're worth watching. Whereas watching the England team, I can't see how people would pay money to go and see them. The Scotland team, everyone wanted to play, and there was a lot of flair there, individual ability. But the England team just seemed to be sort of static, nothing at all.
I must say, Scotland had the chances to take the lead, really, by half-time, and it was very much with a run and play when Scotland scored 3 minutes into the second half as a result of 2 very bad mistakes by the English defence.
Well, I don't think that's so much a bad mistake there. There's tremendous strength by Joe Jordan and speed, and a great run, and a really brilliant cross to Kenny Dalglish. And that's gone through Ray Clements' legs.
I mean, he'll dream about that mistake for the rest of his life, Dave, won't he, really?
It just goes to show it's always pays to get a shot off if you can, because even with the very best of goalkeepers, that sort of thing can happen.
Well, here it is.
And here's this tremendous run by Joe Jordan. And this was a really terrific pinpoint cross because he's running at top speed, which is nicely controlled by Dalglish. And he takes the fullback on, and there goes the shot. 999 times out of 1,000, it's saved.
Let me ask you this, Dave, very briefly, if I can. Remy really has problems. Don has his problems now. Just how do you think he can solve them?
Well, I don't think he's got too many problems. You know, the defence looks that looked sound enough today. I think it's just up front, really, that in the first half we looked quite sharp when Pearson was playing well. We had a target man, but in the second half we didn't have a target man, whereas they had Joe Jordan, someone to play off. So if we can sort that out, I think we'll be okay.
But Jackie Charlton said, Lou, that this was a good enough side to play with any side in the world. You would agree with that?
Yes, on today's performance, Scotland played tremendous, and regardless of the result, that's what you look for. You look to see hope for the future. And as far as the World Cup's concerned, I think there's more hope for Scotland than there is for England.
Willie Ormond, the man of the moment. You must have been proud of your side today, Willie.
Oh, I was very proud indeed. Very happy. For the team, and especially for these fans here, you know, they've deserved a break, and they got it today. I felt that we played a lot of good stuff, composed stuff. We didn't give England many chances. In fact, I felt in the second half they only won in the first minute and one in the last minute. And a good tackle by Tom Forsyth in the last minute saved the situation.
When you went a goal down, were you a bit worried?
No, I felt in the dugout that maybe it was a good thing in a way, because it just lifted our play a bit that we needed. Because we were being a wee bit casual in the middle of the field. And I felt we were giving the ball away for nothing at times. But we stepped up a little bit and we got the goal when it mattered, you know, and we went on from there.
What aspect of it pleased you most today for Scotland?
Oh, I think I thought the two central defenders, Forsyth and Jackson, plus McGrain, Archie Gemmell, you know, I thought they were fantastic. Well, really, you could name them all, really, because it was a team performance.
Willie, I've heard people say this is the best Scottish performance for the last decade.
I wouldn't agree this was the best performance. We had a lot of good performance previous to this, but it's the most satisfying one as far as I'm concerned.
Going to be hard to get your feet back on the ground again?
I think so. I think it will be.
Willie, very many congratulations for a marvellous performance. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Willie.
So the score, I need to hardly tell you, 2-1 for Scotland, and we can have a look at these three goals now as we return to the studio.
Played nicely there. Look at McFarlane's run here. And a chance to cross it in again towards Shannon. Goal! Jackson up there, number 5, number 8, Don Masson, Eddie Gray with his corner. Loaded in once more. And it's there! Scored by Masson! Long ball forward there, McFarlane versus Joe Jordan. And Jordan's got past him. Todd really coming back hard. And still he got it in there to Kenny Dalglish. Could be very interesting. Saved now between his legs.